Hello YouTube, this is Guruputran Kumar. Welcome to my video series on Ruby on Rails. Today we are going to see the demonstration of making a featured image from a group of images. So let me show what I am trying to convey to you, or let us see the finished version of this application. I assume that you know to install Ruby on Rails, and this is how the first front page will look like at localhost 3000 on the web browser. So let us go to posts. Now we are looking at the post block. Okay, in this post block you can see the bigger image is the featured image, and we have two smaller images which are lined up here. So let us understand what is meant by featured image. Let me go to the edit. You can see the X here in every image. First, I will reset the featured image. Okay, reset is done. Now I am going to make this picture as the featured image. So I click this X. Yes, it's done. Now I go back to the front screen or the post screen. You can see now this is the featured image. So let us make this notebook with the mobile phone featured image. So let's go back to edit again. Let us reset the featured. And we are going to make this as the featured image. Let's go back to the screen. You can see now this has become the featured image. Again, let us go back to the edit, and I am going to make two featured images now. Okay, we are going back to the screen. You can see there are two featured images now. And now I go back again to the edit mode and I reset everything, reset featured. Let's go back to the main screen again. Now you can see there is no featured image here, all are reset. So this is the wonderful application that I am going to present to you today. So watch tight until the video is finished so that you can learn up something about how to make featured image using Ruby on Rails. Quite recently, I got a fantasy or attraction to Ruby on Rails. It's a very great web server platform. So if you are not familiar with Ruby on Rails, there are a lot of YouTube videos made by various masters and gurus here. And you can see how to install and how to use Ruby on Rails. And later you can come back to my video to understand how to make featured image. Once again, this is Guruputran Rajkumar presenting to you featured images application using Ruby on Rails. So let's jump into the code now. All this code you can get from my GitHub link, which I will be posting. So don't worry about the code. You can get the code from my GitHub. So let us first look at what we need to do in order to make this application complete. First of all, let's go to the command line. So let me come to the command where we are going to do a scaffolding. Okay, you can see here I did a scaffold on post. So this is the command that you need to invoke in order to make a post scaffold. So what is the advantage of post scaffold? It gives model, controller and views together in one shot. So we have two entities here, title and string. Title, which is string, and body, which is text, for the post scaffold, and that's what we are seeing here. You can see that there's a title and body. So how to make the images, I will let you know in due course. So first of all, let's go to the model. So once you open the application post block in your favorite editor, you can see the model here. So let's go to the post.rb. RB stands for Ruby model. You have to add this line, has many attached images. That is the first step you need to do. Once that's done, you can close that and you can come over to post controller. So post controller is created by the scaffold. You leave it everything as it is. Only extra things that you need to add here is define make image featured and define reset featured. You can see the commands here or the syntax, what I have written, the code here. So these two blocks you need to add together inside the post controller. So once you have done that, you can close the post controller. After that, you can come over to the views. So views, post, you have to go to the form helper. We look at the form. This is a partial form. And then if you look at here, you have to add the codes for images. You can see here, form field images multiple is true. This is the only line you need to add here. Once that is done, you can come over to edit. Again, you have to add this block of code here for displaying the images and editing the images. Once you have done that, you can come over to the index. Inside the index, you can see there's another block of code that I have added here. One is with a class of feeds and another is a class with post show. So the class of feeds is the one which gives styling for the featured image. So you can see inside the class of feeds, we have the image display, and when it's a normal image, the fpic is 0 and it will display with the class of post show. So what I mean by that is, if you go to the styles.css, you can see post show and feeds is defined here. So once you have completed on the index, you can close that and you can come over to the new. So new is no change because we have changed in the form, and after that you can go to the show. In the show we have this code to be added. So once that is done, you have completed editing with all the files. So next we have to add in the active storage. So once we have done it, we have to do Rails active storage install. So once you do the active storage install, you can do the migration, and then if you can look at the rake routes in the file, let's look at the rake routes here. You have to add this code snippet here to make the routes active. So once you have done that, all editing is completed and you will have the browser running the demo that I showed you. One more thing is that you have to add this particular line, T boolean, F picture, null false, default false, before you do the migration after active storage install. What I mean is, assume that you have installed active storage, yes, and then Rails will wait for migration. So before you do the migration, you come over to this file which is located in db migrate, and you can see a file which is named create active storage tables. The prefix will be different for you. So you come to this particular file and you add in T boolean, F picture, null false, default false. After that only you need to do the migration. Once the migration is done, everything is completed, the database is ready for you, and you can come over to the demo. You can come over to the post, and then you can play with this show, edit, and destroy. You can make as many featured images as you wanted. One more time I will show you. This X, remember this X is to make that image featured. So I'm going to make this as a featured image. And also the lady with this computer laptop as another featured image. And I will leave this phone and notebook as a normal image. Let's go back. You can see this two became featured image. And now you go back to the edit. You do a reset featured. Once you did reset featured, you can come back to the main screen and you will be able to see that all the images are now normal images. There's no featured image here. So that's all, folks, about Ruby on Rails to make a featured image. In fact, I tried to Google as on today, which is 8th July 2019, to find a proper tutorial for using Rails to make featured image, but I was not able to gather up a good tutorial. So that's why I said Guruputran. Guruputran means a good son of teacher. Of course, there are a lot of teachers who taught me Rails, and I am very much indebted to them. So I made my own video to present to you how to make a featured image. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like it. Put your good comments in the comment boxes. Share it with your friends and have a nice day till we meet up again with yet another video episode from Guruputran Kumar. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.